Man, Enrique, I don't know what you did to piss Milo off, but he's putting your ass through the fucking ringer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it all began when it came out that Enrique Tarrio is a fucking Fed. And he has been cited by both a judge and his own goddamn attorney as being an informant for the FBI. Now, mind you, this was because he got caught labeling and repricing medical supplies, or so it seems. If I've misread that, do not hold me accountable. I am but a mortal man. But in any case, it seems that Enrique is quite infamous for cutting deals with the feds and then helping them with crackdowns. Now, to his credit, one of those crackdowns did include preventing and assisting in charges with human trafficking, and he was so prolific in his attempts to be an informant for the feds that they didn't have enough manpower to handle all of the shit he was going to handle for him. So, yeah, Enrique's a Fed. That is pretty much established. If it isn't, then it can't essentially ever be established. It gets worse, though. Now, I don't know if this is a direct quote from either the judge or the lawyer, but it is most certainly a quote from one of them. And we quote, "Your Honor, frankly, in all the years, which is now more than 30, that I have been doing this, I have never had a client as prolific in terms of cooperating in any respect." Wow. Not only is Enrique a Fed agent, he's a very, very cooperative boy. And he's been a cooperative boy since around 2012 when they first nabbed his Afro ass. Let's just put it that way. He has been an extremely good boy for the feds. It still gets worse, though. And what makes it worse is that in addition to being a federal informant, Milo is now talking with those who are Enrique Tarrio's groupies, and he's spoken with 3 women he has bedded, and each one told the same story. He would steal the bras of each woman he slept with, and it would be funny, according to Milo, if it weren't a bit gross, if it were not for his general personality, which puts this in serial killer trophy territory. Big yikes. Big yikes. Yeah, it's can confirm, by the way. I know of at least one female personally who can confirm this particular fetish. But again, I hate to say this, but it kind of gets worse. Gentlemen, if we learn anything from this exercise, it is that bitches talk, and they talk to their fags. Quote from a Tarrio Conquest, "But to be honest, Milo, I really don't remember much of the passion. I was nearly blackout drunk, and he completely sober." Which in hindsight, looking back, is very sociopathic, serial killer type behavior. I've spoken to some of the men about this, and all have said they wouldn't have been able to do it if I were as drunk as I was and they sober. He hadn't even had any of the cocaine. Yeah, when someone has to comment that they didn't see you take cocaine, that's, wow. Now, she goes on to say that she was not in any way a victim of these actions, but just wanted to give a little sunlight onto the character of her personal experiences with Enrique Tarrio. Again, this is not a good fucking look, is it? This is not good. This is not exactly what you need from the person claiming to be the head of the Western chauvinists. This is pretty fucking degenerate, to be quite blunt. And yes, it still gets worse. You see, Enrique actually has a kid with one of his groupies, a 4-month-old in Texas that he tried to have aborted, but the mom refused. And he doesn't see the child will provide any child support. I guess the Afro-Cuban Abe Lincoln is more Afro than Cuban, says Milo. Now, the disturbing fact about this is I already knew about this. I had already talked with her myself personally, as you will see in the upcoming sequence. This is an image of baby mama whose name has been edited out for obvious reasons because this is a family-friendly channel who does not dox. But, however, she does say, pray for Texas's dad, who is, of course, the name of her child. She named her child Texas. And she is, of course, referring to Enrique Tarrio at the bottom of this online poster for their DC event. So, how can I confirm that this is, in fact, Enrique's child? Stay tuned. See, I know this story is legit because what you are looking at is my own personal conversation with this broad. She is in the blue, I am in the red. Y'all pray for my baby daddy, and I respond, don't tell me Enrique is the father. To which she responds, duh? Yeah. This is the chick. I spoke with her personally. This is not a bullshit story. All of this drama is real, and I can personally verify it. I know these people. I'm starting to wish I didn't know any of this drama at this point, but here we go. Yeah, by the way, there are some more allegations, just a little more icing on the cake in just a second. And here. So, yeah, we have him as a Fed. We have him as a philanderer. We have him as someone who is running around impregnating women, clearly more Afro than he is Cuban by tradition, it so seems. And we have also rumors of numerous lovers, allegedly, who have expressed the fact that he has asked them to kill their unborn children. I am not proud of your boy. I cannot, in good conscience, say that I am proud of this boy or the organization he has so disgracefully burnt to the fucking ground. Fuck this shit. I'm glad I'm no longer part of that shit show anymore. They've done a lot of good in the past, but you cannot be top brass and disgrace this organization so thoroughly and expect it to have any merit from henceforward. So, Avita Zane, Proud Boys. It was good knowing you. Good night.